Blackburn, how are you, mate? First in. I've got an 80s mix on, but if it stays on ballads, I'm going to take it off and put something else on. As you can see, completely different day today. Clear, dry, even the ground's dry. So I will be on schedule to go to get my baby and Walt from Liverpool later today. So yeah, I'm chuffed about that. M. Carter, good morning from Bournemouth. How are you, buddy? Morning. Sun shines to your way. So I've literally wasted the best part of 10 minutes because I couldn't find my painkillers and I nipped home. I want to wait till then find them. I keep them in the centre console, but I keep forgetting that it extends quite forward and there was stuff in the front there, so that's annoying. Never mind. Still be done fairly early today, hopefully. I'm all good in the hood, thank you. Alison Callum, S3X, good morning, how are you, mate? And it's so still tonight as well, no wind compared to yesterday. I mean, last night it was literally a blizzard. It was blowing a hoolie and snowing. You couldn't really get two completely contrasting days, to be honest. Nights even. Hey, good morning, Marty Stock. How are you, buddy? So yeah, here we are again. Bear in mind, the internet's pretty rubbish down here, so it's gonna freeze and lag. Just bear with me for the next 20 minutes while we get through here. I was going to start half an hour early. My racing went on a bit longer than I wanted to because I was falling asleep the whole time. Then I had a few void races and stuff. I thought, you know what, stuff it, I'm going to go back to sleep. So I literally lay there for 23 minutes while my eyes rolled in my head until the alarm went off. And I was actually dreaming that I'd gone back out collecting. Weird, dreaming about work. That's annoying. Who wants to dream about work? When you're fast, well, I'll say fast asleep, but it didn't feel like I was. But yeah, I'm glad I got that extra 20 odd minutes because I do feel a bit better for it. Of course, I can sleep this morning, get a good nap, and then I'll be getting up to go straight to Liverpool. Which, of course, there'll be a bonus drive live, as always. There, I'm most likely back with Hayley. Presenting the live with me on the way back, of course, and then we'll be live for the club as well. No idea how you get magnesium, Carter. Yeah, I've used painkillers since my late 20s. It's just one of them things. Trouble is with the cocodamol, it doesn't always work, you know. It's a known thing, the doctors know it, so sometimes rather than taking 2 I have to take 4. But I've stopped taking the anti-inflammatory naproxen because I actually don't like taking them, but obviously it gets rid of the pain. Hey, good morning, Rocky. How are you, buddy? Oh, this 80s mix is depressing, I'm turning it off. Consign this one to the bin. I need more upbeat, uplifted 80s. Let's try this one. Comment box on it. Let's turn it down a little bit. Ooh, looks like the gas rig's burning off tonight. I might show you that in a minute. Just steering away from the grab a little bit. Sounds like it's bong o'clock then, Rocky. Get that bong o'clock on the go, push over the edge. Oh, goodness me. Please don't tell me this is starting off with ballads as well. Come on. get the bangers on, or I'll swap it again. Right, maybe we'll get down here, aren't we? So yeah, I'm pretty chilled really. It's I think it's freezing in some places. It's just going a bit cloudy here now, so frost on the tops of some cars in some areas. For me, we are 1 degree. It's 1 degree. At least that snow's buggered off, because that was a nightmare. So lucky to get round yesterday. Give this mix a few more minutes before I abort it. I'm gonna have to get downloaded again and try to find some more DMCs. 80s DMCs. See what I can get my little hands on. A little bit bottle bound this morning. Let's have a juggle, hang on. Guilty feet. Renee and Renata. Ha! What a load of rubbish. So yeah, I binned off the collecting yesterday. I've got to be honest, I couldn't be arsed with it. After the 2 nights I'd just had, I'd already missed my Thursday collecting, so I thought, you know what, sod it. I'll do it next week, and then we'll go back to the every other week routine. Customers won't mind. They'll just be, what happened last week? I was waiting for you, you never came. You're usually like clockwork. That's all I'll get next week. Just say I broke down or something, I'll make something up. They can't handle the truth. Their heads will explode. This is where the internet's really rubbish, so I hope everything's okay. Just need to get out of Dodge. Get back to where the internet's good. These painkillers to kick in. I should have took them a while ago, to be honest. It's weird because it's muscular, so I never really know if I'm going to have a good day or a bad day. And then sometimes I'm having a good day, but then all of a sudden the aches and pains come. Like today. I said that because physically work has been a bit different in the snow and I'm tiptoeing round. You're upsetting other muscles. One thing you find about customers, Marcy, is they don't care. And what you remember from yesterday is a lot of that snow melted before I'd even finished at 7 o'clock, so a lot of people won't have seen it. There you go, look, there's the gas rig burning off. Can you see the orange in the background? See if I can zoom it for you, hang on. That. You see it? No Callum, still in Liverpool. He's been in Liverpool since Thursday. So there is the gas rig burning off tonight. Oh, there we go, just thought I'd show you that. I don't exactly know why they do that. I presume it's excess or whatever, but it's quite a sight to see when they're doing it, you know. You forget that there's people out there working. Crazy. So the internet will probably go down here. Always disappears on TikTok when I walk down this driveway. TikTok hates this driveway. You know, how can one app be any different to another in terms of the internet, you know what I mean? Nicely hidden. It's gas, yeah. There'll be a reason for it. There'll be an engineering reason or something more so they do it. I don't know how long they do it. You'd have to Google it really, I guess. But that's what it is. They're just burning off. Sometimes it's a lot brighter than that as well. Maybe they're just testing that the gas is pure or that it burns. I don't know. I mean, with any natural product like that, you've got to get some wastage anyway. It's just, that's the name of the game. Same with any kind of fuel. You've got to get some that's wasted, but there will be a legit reason. I just don't know what it is. Right, that 80s mix is livened up a little bit now. It's better. Shitty old trainers on today as well because my other ones are still wet from yesterday. Let them dry for the weekend, so I've got my black ones on, but there's no tread left. It started coming off and flapping, so I yanked the tread off me trainers ages ago. I need to get a new pair. I'll sort that out soon. No, the thing is, Rocky, out there, it's the largest windmill farm in Europe, so there's a load of red lights that you might not have seen. They're all the lights that are on the windmills that are out there, so the boats obviously know that the rig's there. But there are actually two rigs. I'm not sure whether they're both gas. There's one closer and there's one farther away, and one's bigger than the other. And the legs are actually there in the seabed, and they float them out because sometimes they're gone. So I assume, I mean, you're talking big machinery, aren't you? I assume at some point they close the rig down and take it in for servicing. I don't know, but sometimes they're not there. Also as well, sometimes boat captains aren't the sharpest tools in the box, because I remember there was one year Mum and Dad were on holiday in Port Tyneside that we used to have, and I'm not sure it was a quarry boat, but in Colwyn Bay this boat beached itself, massive thing it was, and I drove past and it was a bank holiday weekend. And I remember going home, because in those days I think Grandma and Grandpa were still alive, and they used to come and house sit with Mum and Dad. So I went back to the house and I went, Grandma, she goes, what? I said, you're never going to believe it. I said, it's bank holiday weekend and they've put a boat on the beach. No, that isn't what happened. What actually happened was the Russian captain of the boat had got wankered, fell asleep, and the boat ran ashore. Unfortunately, when the sea came back in, they were able to float it back out to sea. How it never got damaged is beyond me. And how it never toppled over neither. Because the Colwyn Bay beach is very, very shallow, although now they've put the sand in, it's different. That's all I'm going to say, it's different, I can't explain it, it's different. But yeah, he beached the boat. There was another case as well, where the quarries are in Llandullas, a quarry boat got washed up onto the rocks there as well. I can't remember what year that was, but yeah, scary shit. Back now. Nothing much exciting happens around here, but yeah, those two incidents pricked everyone's ears up. Not sure whether there was any press coverage of the boat on the Colwyn Bay beach, sort of like between Colwyn Bay and Roast it was, but the other one in Llandullas, there is newspaper footage of that one, and it was basically in a storm and the quarry boat got washed onto the rocks. I assume it was heading into the dock with the quarry conveyor belt to load up. But yeah, tough bastards, these people that sail at sea. Scary, scary stuff. Getting used to not having to go to my blind lady anymore, bless her. She's gone into her home now. Getting a bit stumbly and a bit forgetful, so her son messaged me, said, can we stop deliveries and thank you for everything you've done for me mum. So pretty sad. Gas rig rocky it is. I'm in love with you, girl. Girl, you know it's true. Bum, 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 bum. Right, let me get this one done. Estate. You'll be able to watch it back later, Alison. It's the gas rig just off the coast. It's the largest wind farm in Europe that sits out there. That's what all the red lights are. Good morning, Catherine Webber. How are you, mate? I wouldn't get seasick, but I've sailed before on boats when I went to Belgium and France and whatnot, and I don't get seasick, so I'm lucky. Right, let's get crack-lacking, let's get out of here. So if you can see there, Alison, I'll zoom in again. That's the gas rig there out to sea. Can you see any of the red lights flashing? They are the windmills. But that's the gas rig there. It's just burning off a bit of gas tonight. Oi, oi, sweetie boy! Hey, Andrea, come on. So there's the gas rig. Right, let's get going. I'm all good in the hood, mate. How are you, buddy? I'm gonna get back to where the internet's decent again now. You are born to make mistakes. He's fine now, Andrea. You're welcome, Alison. Just lucky that I could focus in on it at the end of that street. Otherwise, you'd have had to watch it back. Come on, change, pizzazz, let's go. Well, as you can see, it's completely dry. Even the ground's completely dry. It's just an absolute contrast from yesterday, you know. Who's that? I see a wobbler. Why is he wobbling around in his little attempt at a high-vis jacket? I didn't see what happened with Walt, but he had a bit of a wobble yesterday. We don't know what it was. Haley said his legs seemed to not work. And he cocked his leg on the wall. He couldn't get down the stairs properly. He came back in, had a poo in the house. I mean, he looked really sorry for himself when she showed me a video of him, but since then he's been fine. I've got a feeling that she got the heating on full blast and he was under the covers and he just overheated himself and he was a bit dizzy. But I'm going to take him to the vets hopefully next week. Get him checked out because he has been sneezing a lot lately and shaking his head, and he has had ear problems before, so just want to make sure it's not an inner ear problem that's making him dizzy, you know. Yep, does it every time, Dominic. Like I said to you before, it rarely lasts 24 hours here unless it freezes. Yeah, so he's okay now. He's not off his food or anything, Andrew. He's been eating. Usually that's a sign that they're all right, you know what I mean? I think he just overheated himself. And, you know, Haley being cold all the time, she's had the heating on full blast. And she's been all right, and he's just overheated under the bed covers. So, they'll be coming home with me today. I'll keep my eye on him. He can come to work on Monday, and then I might take him to the vet if need be. See how he is. Just give his head a wobble because he's too hot. Surprised it hasn't happened to me. She boils me alive there. But then again, I don't really feel the cold too bad, you know. But yeah, I'll bring them both back today. We'll be live tonight, all being well, in the pub, and he'll be back on duty on Monday. Puccini. Catching up on sleep tonight. She was going to get up and mod the live, and I said to her, you forgot that I'm on YouTube today, darling. So I did speak to her briefly before going live, and she's gone back to sleep now. To be fair, Rocky, it was sunny all day yesterday, and it was quite warm, you know. I'm not sure it's always the sea air that does it, but it always goes within 24 hours here. I think the only time it doesn't really is if we get cold, like if it freezes. It's always been like that here. No, his legs went, Dominic. She said his legs went. He couldn't walk properly. I think he's overheated himself. You've got to remember, he's a jack muscle. He ain't fat, he's just a solid blob of muscle, so he hasn't done anything to his legs. He's been jumping up and down off the bed fine. So I said to just keep an eye on him and just don't let him stay under the covers so much. Or certainly not when the heating's on, you know what I mean? I think he's just got dizzy from the heat, that's all. And he's had a bit of a head wobble. Yeah, we're a little bit closer to the gas rig now, look. I might walk down just to the steps there just to show you it again. Might get a bit of a clearer shot of it. But yeah, as you can understand, Hayley with her anxiety, etc. She basically crapped herself. She was so upset. She thought she was going to lose him, and she was making up all sorts of scenarios in her head because that's the way her brain works, you know. And she was absolutely devoed and really upset, messaging me, but it seems he's okay. Hey, good morning, Ali. He'll be pleased to see me when I get there this afternoon. You know he'll go mental. That's the thing though, Dominic, he's only 7, he's not even old. You know, Jack Russells, you expect at least sort of 15 to 18 years out of him. Yeah, she's fine, thank you, Ali. She's sleeping tonight. She was going to get up and mod, and I've told her you don't have to, I'm on YouTube, love. So she's gone back asleep. They do, Dominic, definitely. Right, I'll just wobble down here because there's a public footpath here, you see. So this leads down to the beach. There's like 50 steps down here. I'll just show you the rig from a bit closer if I can. So there's all the steps, can you see that? God, you know what, I'm actually closer, but that looks further away. All out there, you see all the lights. You see the red lights? They're all the windmills from the wind farm. But that's one of the gas rigs. I think it's the little one. Let's get back on with what I'm supposed to be doing. Bit of a leg burn on that bunch of steps as well. There's about 50 of them. Yeah, no worries, Rocky. You just keep us on in the background, buddy. I know how tired you are, mate. You need to put your glasses on, Ali. I have got some of those in the cupboard, but Hayley's forgot about them, I think, Dominic. I have bought him some joint supplement stuff. I bought it a while ago. Yeah, the red lights are all the wind turbines. I call them windmills. They're wind turbines, aren't they, of course? Liverpool this afternoon, as you can imagine. Obviously worried about one myself. Can't wait to see both of them and bring them home. Yeah, he's still only quite young, really, aren't he? Unless it's a big dog. Big dogs tend to struggle around that kind of age, you know, with their back legs and stuff like that. Especially things like German Shepherds, etc. It's the little dogs that really seem to last a lot longer. I only bought them for his health. There's nothing wrong with him, Dominic, as far as I know. With his legs and joints and stuff like that. No disrespect, but he's not as hard-working dog as the one I had 25 years ago. He hasn't got the mileage in him like Jimmy had, you know. He's getting there. So he shouldn't have worn anything out yet. Yeah, the ones I got were off Amazon, Ali, but I can't remember what brand they were. But obviously I checked out reviews and stuff like that, but then they've just gone in the cupboard and forgot about them, annoyingly. Little early barking. Right, we've got to go back with some eggs there. An extra pint. Done. Stuck it up, right in the milk train. Let's go. Americanos, blue jeans and Cheetos, Rios, Americanos, riding Chicanos. Be what we wanna be, what we wanna be. Hey, good morning, boss. How's it going, Gary Cooper? It's fine. It's not dead clear, but the cloud's thin. You can see the moon. Zero chance of rain or snow today, hopefully. Should get a nice bit of smooth sailing all the way around. Complete contrast to yesterday. Stephen M, good morning. Yeah, he's fine, thank you, Stephen. Haley's keeping a close eye on him. He's been alright ever since. He's eating his food. He's still good in the hood. Joint sure. I'll have to dig mine out and say to Haley, look, you need to start giving these to him. The worst habit Haley has is giving him tidbits. You know, she'll feed him some of her food. You know, like she'll have McDonald's and he'll sit there waiting for his bit of burger, or he'll get a cheeseburger, or if she's eating a mac and cheese, he'll sit and wait to get something out. So I think she's going to put a stop to that now. Just keep them on goggy food, wet and dry, water, and maybe try and incorporate these supplement things that I've got. Wobbler there, walking a dog at 4:30 in the morning. That is a big Yorkie at £16, wow. Wow, you did well to get 16 years out of your Labrador, Dominic, to be fair. It's the bigger dogs that tend to suffer more, I think, with physicality, you know, than the little ones. I'm a living in a cardboard box, I'm a living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Payment, or is it a no help today? I'll just put you down for a second. Let's do a plant pot. It's a payment. There we go. But you can have your giant ass envelope. I don't need that. Post that back through. I'm gonna need some space. I'm running out. Be alright, I think we'll have to do a juggle. cheese tax. You gotta pay the cheese tax. Yeah, he loves his cheese. Ali. Oh, 17 years, wow. You know, you got your money's worth, you know what I mean? She had a good, long life, which is amazing, Dominic. Thing is, Ali, with all these dogs that got squashed up faces, it's the way they've been bred over the years to be even more squashed up, you know? And I think it's affected their respiratory systems, things like that. It can't be easy to breathe when your face is mashed up. But they are cute. I do like a good old pug. We said I can't forget her, all the lessons that I learned. Love changes everything. Love makes you fly, can break your wings. Do 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 do. You know what, Ali? I'm not gonna say anything on nuts for cucumber because, yeah, I'm saying nothing. You know what? It didn't take vets long to realise and cotton on to the fact that they can charge an arm and a leg, and it's the vets that have made people have to get insurance. Because they charge ridiculous amounts of money, just like for a consultation for like 50 quid. Are you kidding? Really? For 2 minutes? Come on, man. They take the piss. You know, it's another like stealth tax that you have to get pet insurance now. You know. We don't have enough to pay for these days. Western girls. That was a mistake I made with the Beagle. My eldest daughter's dog. We didn't get insurance. She got knocked over. She lost a leg. It cost me £4,500. And to this day, I still don't think she's insured. But obviously, that's not my responsibility now. I told her, you know, you're working, you need to get her insured. No, I think we'll leave cucumbers in the fridge where they belong. Dominic, I'm not starting that malarkey off again. What's that, Marcy? The gas rig? You're more than welcome, mate. Won't be long, you know, when the sun starts to come up, you'll be able to see them a bit clearer, you know, on a nice clear sunrise. But they only really look pretty at night because of the lights and when they're burning off, you know. A bit boring during the day. It's nice to see them. They're not quite the same. Ooh, I hear you calling, baby, please give a milk delivery to me. Hey, John Wright, good morning. How are you, buddy? Marching my way through work. It does look like it's getting a bit cloudy. I don't know whether that's going to be rain cloud or not. It's in the forecast, as you know. I don't look. I like to be pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised. Nothing worse than finding out it's going to be a shit day than that making the, you know, your day before shit while you're waiting for it to be shit at work. You know what I mean? So I never look. I never even look to see if it's going to get better. I just plough through. Ali, the thing with it was, I did have a few rows with them over it, you know, and I did pay the majority of it all in one go, and then I thought I had to pay 2 or 3 payments weekly when my wages came in, and this young girl that was on the reception actually chased me out. You haven't paid, and nagging me, and I went fucking mental with the owner. I said, you know what, I've literally just paid 3.5 grand in bank transfers, and I've got this little blonde dickhead running out after me, shouting for money, you know, in front of customers, in front of people that were outside. I was absolutely bouncing, to be honest. Obviously she wasn't aware of what I'd bank transferred, stupid little git. At the end of this month, Dominic, it'll be the last weekend in this month, I expect. Yeah, I'm all good enough, thank you, John. Just chilling like a villain while I'm working. No rush today. There's a fair bit of milk, but it's an easy day. Wish these people would message me when they cancel. They've got my phone number. Save my fucking legs. Right, let's get these last 2 done, and then we can change boots. I don't know what the stats are that back that up, Marcy. I think a lot of it's pot luck. You know, it's the same with human beings. You can live a healthy life all your life and die of cancer when you're 30, you know, and I think it's the same with dogs. It's just the luck of the draw, you know, in terms of life, with anyone, any human, any creature, you know. Oh, the cats, they'll eat round anything, Alison. They ain't stupid. You've literally got to break it up. Or what we'll do is I'll get a cat and trap it with my knees, and Haley will squeeze the cheek so the mouth's open, and then you just drop the pill in and make them swallow it. It's the only way to get stuff down. They're little fuckers, they really are. I mean, the flea treatments are fine. You know, I put them between my knees, I wrap them up in a towel, put them between my knees, I hold them, and then Haley puts the treatment on, because they both could be nasty little sods. Haley's fine, thank you, John. I know, Ali, I know. The frustrating thing, I don't know, maybe I should have looked further, was the fact that the poor dog had a broken leg in 4 places and completely snapped. Not just hairline fractures, the hip was broken as well. And that poor animal sat there on a drip for a week while they fucked about getting a surgeon in to come and do the surgery for her. And I believe that's why she lost the leg. She basically lost the blood supply to the leg, but she sat there for a whole week on a drip. The whole thing for me was a debacle from start to finish, and I think even the surgeon was ashamed, because out of the kindness of his heart he phoned me up because the operation failed, and he said, listen, I'm gutted, because he spent about 6 or 8 hours trying to do the surgery to Beagle, and he says I'm gutted, and he says as a professional courtesy I'm actually not going to charge you for the amputation, but the vet practice still charged me for everything else, yeah, while he was doing the amputation. That's what a bunch of wankers they were that I was dealing with. I don't know what the law is on that, Ali. Maybe they would have kept the pet, I don't know. The only person out of that was great to deal with was the surgeon. They're all good in the hood, thank you, Gary. Yeah, this wasn't that, Marcy. She was sat on a drip with a broken leg in 4 places and a broken pelvis. For a whole week she was sat there waiting to get surgery, which I personally think was an absolute disgrace that she had to sit there like that. You wouldn't do that to a human, and I believe that's what cost her the leg. Good morning, Kimberly. Job or no job, you can't tell me that. Yes, John, I will be doing a drive live to Liverpool, and we will be doing a drive live back, and of course we'll be live in the pub as usual. I can't give you times yet because I don't know myself, but just be looking for me being live on YouTube from about 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then we'll probably announce the others. To say I love Pooch. So yeah, I can't wait to go and get them. Not seen them since Wednesday. Walt's had a bit of a strange wobble. Ooh, the shop's not open, that's rare. I was going to go there, we'll save it till the end. Maybe he's a little bit late today. Mean it from the bottom of my heart. I remember my dad phoning Mum up when that came out and played it down the phone to her. He's soppy. Bless him. With a heart of gold, look, come to me, girl, it's funny. For the love of her, with a pure heart of gold. Oh, you know what? I can't wait no longer. I'm gonna have to do a juggle. Let me put you in the back for a bit. Go grab a screenshot if you want. We haven't done that for a long time. That's a bit better. Oh God, I nearly can't reach the phone. I don't think I'll need an empty crate today, but let's see. Alright, Dominic, take care, mate. We'll see you soon, Beefum. Have a good night, mate. Take that back. He'll probably leave a full crate of empties out next week when he pays. I've known him since I was a kid, Guy. He runs the pub there, his family owned the pub. In fact, that half of the pub. Used to be a nightclub back in the day. Nice fella guy. I wonder what you're on about then, Ali. I thought you were trying to say BFAM, which is just an acronym from Brother for Another Mother, from Another Mother. BFAM. I saw BFAM. Bloody predictive text. I wonder how many people predictive text gets into trouble every day of the week. Right, well, I can't go to the shop, so we'll save that till we've finished, do it last. Now, I've got one beer left. I got brave yesterday and bought 4. Then when I got to the end of the third one, oh, the shop's open now, shit. I thought better of it and I couldn't be arsed. I was tired, so I made do with 3 and went to bed. That's a spelling mistake, Marcy. Oh, hang on, that one's back today. No, it's back up. Back up, L-A-T-E. Right. Almost sailed past it. Little Billabong. You know what, Ali? There's so many people that do that. My pride won't allow me to send anything with mistakes in. It happens very occasionally, and when it does, I'm not gonna lie, it boils my piss. Probably because I failed English O-level twice, because I'm a div. Not being funny, but how can you fail at a language that you speak? I don't get it. And more to the point, seeing as it is a language that we actually speak, it's indigenous to our country, why should we even have to do English? Doesn't need to happen. We should make it extinct like apricots. Not today, Jan, no snow today. Can't speak, falling in love is all bittersweet. If she was practicing in Welsh, I wouldn't know what the hell she was talking about, Martin. Not being fluent, I sound like I say the girls are, but I'm not. They both went to Welsh speaking school for high school. About 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm gonna go to where there's a fair bit of milk I'm gonna throw off, so we're getting through it slowly. Dancing to the morning light, forget about the worries on your mind. You know what, Ali, that's one thing I was actually good at in school, was languages. Before I moved here, I was in the top sets for both French and Spanish, and I've actually got a French O-level. I did find languages, I wouldn't say easy, but I was quite good at them. But when I moved here, they didn't do Spanish, so I had to drop that. I was in a whole class full of girls and I was the only boy doing Spanish when I was in Northampton. Yeah, I did, John. I've had a lot of bad luck with slow punctures this last 2 or 3 years, I tell you. It's cost me a lot of money. Tyres aren't cheap these days. I didn't even ask, I mean, it was, by the time I got it changed, it was snowing, and I forgot to ask Paul what had happened. Oh, no, Ali, I was a thundergimp, mate. Couldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding. Wasn't particularly interested in girls at that age. Very immature mind, shall we say. Yeah, I do regret not having to, you know, done the 2 years of learning Spanish, because I enjoyed it. What brought me on with my French was the French exchange trips that we did, because Northampton town was twinned with a place called Poitiers in France, and basically you have a French exchange student that comes over and stays with you, then you go and stay in their house. My one was called Bertrand, and I went to stay with his family, and apparently after that my French came on in leaps and bounds. Don't know why, but I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's one of the 3 stupid O-levels that I've got. The other one being maths, which I enjoyed. I would have loved to have gone on to do that A-level if I'd stayed on at school. And then the other one, pottery. Yeah, pottery. Maths, French and pottery. That's my hat-trick of O-levels. Never used the pottery O-level anywhere, and I was crap as well. How on earth, I got to see how on earth I scraped through to get a pottery O-level is beyond me. More effort than ability, I think. I did enjoy it, like, but the things that I made were god awful, and to this day, I left school 37 years ago, and to this day, my mum still holds it against me that when the O-levels had come out, I didn't go back and get the things off the school that I'd made. But they did have a bird table that I made, which was big enough for a fucking condor, and they had that in the garden, and oh my god, they must have had it God knows how many years in the house in Rossall-Sea. Right, I'll be back in a second to see my hands for this one. Not my problem, Marcy, that's down to my daughter. I remember when the beagle got ill again with some sort of viral infection, and I couldn't believe that my daughter wanted to take her back to the same vet. I said, are you kidding? After all that happened last time. So I made an executive decision on that, and when she was ill with the virus, we took her to a vet that I used to play squash with. I used to train with his daughter. She was European ranked, she was a good player. Squash I'm talking about. And I remember they phoned us up and said, listen, if this dog doesn't start to eat soon, we are actually considering putting her down. That's how bad it got with the beagle. But the very next day, she started eating and she was fine. I swear to God, that dog is immortal. I didn't enjoy either of those, Ali. I was crap at both. school wasn't for me. I excel at things I enjoy. I suppose you can say that's the same for anyone, but school held no interest for me really. Right, that's me Luke in the book done. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Yeah, I have total admiration for that dog. She's the eternal puppy. You know, she's come back from losing a leg. She's come back from literally hours away from being put down. And she's still the same dopey little dickhead that will try and eat everything she can get her face into, basically. She's amazing. Hey, good morning, Lieutenant Lamar. How are you, Mr. Benchmark? Great to see you as always. But like I've said, Ali, I'm crap with my hands. I'll work every hour God sends. I'll graft, but anything skilled, forget it. It's not going to happen. Right, let me just leave you there for a second. I just need my hands for this this particular customer. I'll be back. Good morning, Rishi. How are you? Are you back now, Rish? Is your latest holiday finished now? Right, let's go. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Yeah, let's have the milk jug on a bit. Tell you what, they've got a where the gates meet and lock. Look, see how it's on the pavement there? That little bastard. And it's not on here. The amount of times I've almost gone half serve a tip on that, you wouldn't believe. The shop will be open by the time I get up there. You may have left to go and do a few deliveries. What, you going on holiday again next week, Rish? Are you ever not on holiday? Turn around. Oh, that sounds good, Rishi. Good luck with that, mate. Go kick some butt. I think if you played me at pool, I'd just edge it. I'm quite an experienced pool player, you know, Rish. I'm not bad with a cue stick or a bat in my hand. Of course, you haven't seen me play squash or badminton yet. Need to get Jacob and kick his ass. He's been threatening to thrash me at badminton. Not gonna happen. You might be able to beat me at Muay Thai fighting, lad, but when I've got a bat in my hand, you've had it. You will get beaten. And I won't even try. That'll piss him off even more that I'm not even trying. Make sure you get some good pictures and maybe some little videos of you taking a few shots on the pool table, Rishi, if you can, mate. It'd be good for the group. Everyone would love that. Brand new car. 64 plate. That's brand new, isn't it? That's the first 64 plate I've seen. I can smell it. I can smell the newness coming off it. Thank you, Rishi. You know what, Marcy? I didn't even know that. I didn't even realise that California was anywhere near Mexico, to tell you the truth. I told you my geography is garbage. I failed it at O level. Just goes to show you, you might not be the brightest button in school, but it doesn't mean you're a failure in life. Never ever worry about that kind of shit. Qualifications are all well and good, but I'd love to see the percentage of people that don't actually need or use them for their work, you know. I suppose you could argue that I needed the maths O level, but you know, with my work, it's only simple addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. You know, it's just the four easy things, you know what I mean? You don't have to do perfect percentages or fractions and shit like that. Just basic math. Dead easy. Apart from which you kind of memorise your times table of how much the milk is. So, you know, if you ask me what 15 pints of milk costs, I can tell you straight off my head it's £13.80. You know, so you kind of learn, because milk's 92 pence, you kind of learn your 92 times table, you know. You never know. At one point, I wouldn't have minded being an air steward, you know, so I may have used my French and Spanish if I'd carried on with it, but it wasn't just that, I actually enjoyed it. I really enjoyed learning the language. But, you know, you could argue that about any subject at school, like history or geography. Unless you're going to be a teacher, what are you going to do with that? Wipe your ass on it, you know what I mean? People make too much of a fuss. I mean, of course, encourage your children, but they put too much onus on getting qualifications sometimes. You know, your kids are going to be what they're going to be at the end of the day. If you brought them up well, respectfully, with manners and whatnot, they'll do all right, you know what I mean? Right, I'm going to quickly nip and do the shop now while I can. Take a leave us, please believe us, ever gonna be respectable. Me personally, I never put any pressure on my kids, school-wise. They did as well as they did, you know, and that was down to them. Right, I'll be back. Hey, good morning, Stephen Thorburn. How are you, buddy? Right, that's Ricky that's pulled up in front there. He's my fridge next door neighbour in the depot. He's in his brand new Mercedes Sprinter. They've got a few brand new vans in now. Let's go. We continue. Seems to be doing okay for time. I reckon I'll be done around 6:30. With a bit of luck at the tailwind, which is good. I'll probably nip to Prash actually before we go back to the depot. Get my brewskis. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Stephen. Never knew something would help me so. Oh, but the feeling is fine, the feeling is fine. What I'll do is I'll take 2 more painkillers now as a little bit of a preemptive strike. Seeing as the old the front side of the pelvis is giving me jip today. Got myself a nice bottle of banana milkshake. So I'll start swinging down with that. If I can find, oh there they are. The jungle, the mighty jungle, the milkman sleeps tonight. He's alright as far as I know, Lamar. Hayley's keeping a close watching brief on him. I think because she had the heating on, and that combined with him being under the bed, he's popped his head up and come out, and he's had a bit of a wobble because he's overheated a touch. She said that his legs went or something, and he weed in the house, and then he went out and came back in and pooed in the house. I just think the heat has just dizzied him up a little bit, but he has been sneezing a lot lately and shaking his head, so I'm going to take him to the vet for a checkup, make sure it's nothing untoward. And inner ear problem, something like that, you know what I mean? But he's eating his food. She's not happy with him now, so that's good, because obviously she was really upset when she messaged me. So I'm going to see the little boy today. He'll be beside himself when I get there. I mean, he wasn't meant to stay. Really, he was meant to come home. And it might never have happened, we'll never know. But best to be safe than sorry, get him checked up. Quickly nip him down to vets for pets. Probably get charged on the leg, but I don't care. Get him looked over. I think so, I think that's what it was, Lamar. That combined with the fact that he was sort of half asleep as well, under the covers. And he's just had a bit of a wobble. Ooh, miss me. Beard this morning, had a shower last night. Used the old beard shampoo on the beard, so that's all nice and soft this morning. Right, I'll be back in a second. Nicola Wright, good morning. How are you, mate? Off there. Alright, let's get this off. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Nicola. Living my best life, doing what I do best, delivering the milk. So we're doing all right today, I think. On schedule for about 6:30. I don't know whether I'll be any earlier than that or not. So the tip-top milkman's happy.
Hopefully the weather's going to stay good today. Yes, I'll find out what's what when I wake up. Hopefully it'll be a nice sort of sunny spring day. I need to get on the internet and just check that the A55's clear past the Hollywell and Queen's Ferry. Make sure I can get over the tops there. Because even though it was clear here last time, getting over that last time was an absolute nightmare. I think I was live as well. And with hindsight, I wouldn't have gone. It all worked out. I got there, we got back, so that was good. Right, we can't have that one on because YouTube will block that. That can go. Reach now. We got it. Let's get that crate semi-skimmed sold. If I can drop into the back to pick up the Pazzy and the skimmed. without having to clamber into the back of the van. Is that Carl Price? No, you've not been blocked. I've not been live on TikTok tonight. I'm always on YouTube on Saturday morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. Just be good to pooch. Always talk about situation. I don't care what they do. Just be good to pooch. Pooch. Still there, Carl? Just be good to me. Ooh. How do you go about that, Carl? Because I bet you're not doing it the right way. What you need to do is, when you're looking for me, don't look on the FYP. Don't look and go through the lives. You're wasting your time. There's 4 icons at the bottom of the screen. Now, the second icon from the left, you click on that. You click on the search magnifying glass on the top right-hand side of the screen, and then you type in my name, the TikTok Milkman and I. If you do that, all the accounts will show, and whichever one I'm live on, there'll be a red flashing ring around it. Never rely on the FYP, mate. It's bullshit. I can guarantee that's why you've not been able to find me, because you haven't looked properly. It's surprising that so little amount of people know how to look for their favourite TikTokers, you know, to watch their lives. It's dead simple. Just be good to pooch. What happened yesterday was I got a violation warning, so I just restarted the live. So obviously somebody was reporting, and restarting the live null and voids that violation warning. So that's why I do that. And to be fair, everyone came back in. Are you listening to what I'm saying, Carl? You've kind of not answered what I've said to you in terms of looking. The FYP For You page. Don't rely on it showing you that I'm live at the top of your screen, or by scrolling through lives until you find me. The specific way to find me is click the second icon from the left, and then click the magnifying glass at the top right of the screen and type in the TikTok Milkman and I, and it will show all 6 accounts, and whichever one I'm live on will be flashing. Because it's scary that a lot of people don't actually know how to do that, and then they think they're blocked, like Carl seems to think he is when he isn't. Say, if you type in the TikTok Milkman and I, all 6 accounts show. If any of them don't, you may have been blocked on there, or if none of them do, you have been blocked, but I'm pretty sure Carl's not looking correctly. think a lot of people just rely on the app showing that you're live. You need to go and look specifically. Correct, Ali. And the way to find it is to click the second icon from the left at the bottom of your screen, and then click on the magnifying glass, type the TikTok Milkman of the night, and hey presto, like magic, all 6 accounts will appear. And that's the way you go and find any liver that you like to watch, you know, providing they're live, but it will show the accounts anyway. And whichever one, whoever you're looking for is flashing, that's the one that's live. But as I say, you can't rely on the app for letting you know. You can't rely on the app for having people that you follow alive across the top of the screen. The simple, most efficient way to find is the way that I've just explained. Because you know how corrupt the app is, it's useless. Couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery, you know? Stupid app. As I say, it's scary how many people don't know how to do that. It's so simple, it's ridiculous. I fail to see why you can't find the accounts when people come on and their heads explode because I've been blocked, I can't find you. It's so simple, it's ridiculous. Must be out of my mind. So go and quickly do it now, Carl, and you should see all 6 accounts, mate. If you can see all 6, you're all good in the hood. It makes me laugh because people come on, it's like it's my fault that they can't find me. It's dead simple to go and look. I mean, if you go and look at who you're following and look for me there, you know, obviously those accounts won't all be in a row. But if you search for me, all 6 accounts are there, one after the other. There's only one that I can't go live off yet, and that's number 6. I just need Hayley to get about another 130 followers on Ben Toys Live, and then I'm hoping to take that account live next week and double it, build it up basically, like I did with TikTok 5 this week. Good morning, Sumoga, how are you, buddy? This afternoon, Stephen, be looking out on YouTube for like 2:30 PM onwards. I don't know exactly what time I'm going to get up, you see, so that, you know. But I'll be live, and we'll be live on the way back as well, of course. We'll be live in the pub as well tonight, having a few drinky poos. Right, we'll sort that payment out in a second. Oh, I'm glad you're on the men's suit. Are you on some medication to help you, or is it just a case of waiting it out? Like I say, I always find being active helps. If you've got a cold or the flu, makes you feel worse just sitting there. If you've got the energy, get up and go for a walk. If you're standing up, your nostrils won't be blocked, that kind of thing, you know. But good to see you on the men's suit. Important part of our lives, of course, with the TikTok Milkman family coffee shop. I'm just going to leave you there 1 second, hang on. Go to the campsite and do that one, and then I'll mark those 2 off. Just waiting it out, yeah. Not much else you can do then, Sue. Just black yourself with Beecham's and Lemsip and that kind of thing, flu tablets and drinks. Pain in the ass. Sometimes they drag on, especially if it's been a bit of a
a chest infection, you know. It's bad when you're coughing up the brown shit, but when it starts to turn green, you know you're getting better, and then obviously when it's clear, even better. Sometimes it takes ages for the old chest to loosen up so you can cough up the greb. So we've got about an hour left now, I think. So I've done well. Glad I had my extra 20 minutes, to be honest. Apart from which, it gives you guys an extra 20 minutes of me being live. Jesus, a month, Sue. That's a night. Have you been off actual work, mate, or have you grafted through it? Walk like an Egyptian. Don't you know? Oh, well. Right, I'll quickly do this one, get these marked off, and then we'll have a look in the boot. Still working, fair play to you, Sue. Oh, no, Alison. Same. Get stocked up with Lemsip and Beecham's, mate. Have a look in the book. These marked off quickly. Whoa. Like an Egyptian. Be able to get the rest of my wages today as well. Got to go to the bank after I've finished, just bank some of the high value checks. Can only put so many in per month. Right, let's look in the boot. See people that leave money out, so just get the change ready for them. That's the one, Stephen. Walk like the Milkman. Because I don't run anymore, can't be asked. An Egyptian. Right, we continue. Got to be a bit of footloose on a Saturday morning. Love it. The birds are tweeting. Been working so hard.
She's alright, thank you, Sue. She's tired, so she's catching up on sleep. Walt seems to be okay now, so she's calmed down over that. It's just a case of waiting for me to go and grab her, which will be this afternoon when I get up. Gotta go loose. What a great song, what a great movie. Even though it is literally cheese on toast. There's a bit of frost there on top of the collar. I don't think it's actually freezing currently. The sky's not clear and it feels mild. No gloves, of course. Took them off a while ago because I was too hot. But I've got my coat on. Probably could take it off, there's no point. Don't get no extra brownie points for that, do I? Yesterday, Sue. A bit of rain there. She had the heating on and he stumbled out of bed and his legs went and he was a bit weird. And he weed in the house and he came back into the house and took a poo in the house. He was just not himself. And she was really worried. And you know how her mind, things start going on in her mind that there's this wrong with him, there's that wrong with him, you know what I mean? She was really worried and upset. But he seemed to be all right later and he was eating his food and he's been all right since. We've got our eye on him and I'll probably take him to the vets this week. Just get him checked out, get his ears checked out. Because he has been sneezing and shaking his head a lot just lately. And he has... Sorry about that, drop the phone. He has been known to have ear infections, so he'll be coming back. He'll be live tonight on the settee and he'll be live with me at 4 AM on Monday. So I've just got to go and fetch them back now. We'll do that this afternoon. Unless, if she's had loads of sleep, she might message and say come this morning, which obviously I'm more than happy to do. So I'll see if she messages. She hasn't so far. Yeah, I think it was a combination of him being a little bit sleepy because he came out from underneath the covers and just being far too hot, and he's just had a bit of a wobble. But I have to say, we'll take him and get him checked up this week. No biggie. I will do, Stephen. He gets plenty of cuddles. I mean, to be fair to him, when he sleeps in the bed, he has to be sleeping in a way that he's touching me. He backs up to my ankles, or he'll put his head on my ankles, or he'll nestle into the back of my legs with his back. He likes that human interaction. You know what I mean? But it's only me, when we're in bed together, he sleeps my side of the bed, and it's only me that he bothers. He'll only bother Hayley if I'm not there, or if I'm sat up in bed and she's asleep. Right, let me know what your TikTok name is, Carl, because it sounds like I don't know whether you're doing things wrong or not. I'll have to look into it, mate. The only thing I will ask, Carl, is have you spelt it correctly? I mean, usually I only have to put in the TikTok and it pops up, it comes up, they're all there. And you just have to click on the users, like the tab of users at the top of the page. And that's where it will show you all the accounts.
Alison. The thing is, Alison, if you type it in, usually as soon as I've said the or the TikTok, all one word, they all come up. But you have to click on the users tab. There's a bunch of tabs at the top, just like on Facebook. Click on users and it'll show all the accounts. Look what you do to me. Thank you. That's how you have to put it in. And if you click on the users tab at the top of the screen, it will show all of the accounts. And if you've done it right, there's no way it'll show no results, because it'll show results for something else. It's all one word. Are you still there, Carl? Yeah, good morning, Tom Webb. How are you, buddy? There for a second. Payment, couple of quid. You mean Thursday, Sue? Yeah, of course you do. And I was just on later. About 5 or 6 hours later. I got home, I still went live, but it was a lot later. Yeah, because it's in capitals, isn't it, Carl? But I just want you to exhaust everything we're telling you first before I go looking. That I meet. Because if you copy what Alison's just put that in that search bar, all 6 accounts are there, I can assure you. Just click on users. When I get home, yeah, what I need is a girl like you. Yeah, she's getting paid, Marcy. I've just said that. Wasn't Sue's fault that I wasn't on time. Waiting for me when I get home now. Yeah, I can't go and look now, Carl, because it'll end this live, so I need you to exhaust everything that I've explained to you before you're completely convinced that you can't find us, because I'm pretty sure you can if you're looking properly. If you do it exactly the way I've told you, you can't fail to find us. It's the same on YouTube. Come on. I told you once. Ooh. Got a bit of a rouge sky this morning over there, where the sun's coming up. That looks nice. I told you 5 times. You know you got to feel. Yeah. Come on, baby. tell it's getting lighter or not, but it definitely is. Getting lighter a lot earlier. And of course, when the clock's going forward, we'll lose that hour of light again for a week or two. So nice, Stevie. Having a good time there, really. You can see how red the sky is down there. Could be a red sky in the morning, Shepherd's Warning. Uh-oh. What have I done? You got the right stuff, Poochie. The way you turn me on. This one, let's cross that off, and then we'll have a little quick Luke in the book. Let's go. You got the right stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. Wow, wow. I needed his pooch. So go. Let's get out of here. That stuff. So right. Hey, good morning, Lynn. How are you, mate? It's getting daylight now. Soon we'll need the head torch, I think. Not got much left to do now, which is good. Looking forward to getting finished, having a beer, a little bit of something to eat. A little bit of racing when I get back. Done my top 10 stuff for today. I'm not sure if there's a token and supply cup today, which I might have time to crack that off this morning, we'll see. So they're fine, thank you, Lynn. Walt seems to be okay now after his little wobble yesterday. So he'll be beside himself when I turn up this afternoon. He'll be waiting for me, simple as that. He often gets a cob on when I've gone home if I've left him behind. And if the bedroom door's open, he'll go and sit downstairs by the door waiting for me. Or he'll sit by the bedroom door. He's been known to do that in the past as well. He'll just sit by the bedroom door with his back to Hayley. He's a funny little fella. Hey, Wake and Bake, good morning. How are you, Alex? Everything's gone pretty swimmingly this morning. I'm pleased with it. It's a decent day. It is clouded up a bit though. It was clear earlier. I don't know what's in store. As you all know, I never look. Not asked about the weather. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. And you guys can see that it still looks a bit dark on the picture on my screen. He is a funny little pup, Lynn. I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely a little character with his strange little oddities that he does. You won't find a more loving dog than Walt. He's not shy with the tissies. He loves to dish out the tissies to people he loves. You're rolling one right now. Is there any time during the day, Alex, that you aren't rolling a blunt? I got bored of it in the end. That's one of the main reasons I gave up. And I also said I'd stop after I had my knee surgery, and I did. I've never had it since. I was about 30 when I stopped. As I say, I've spoken about it before on the lives. What I miss is the fun that I used to have smoking it with my mates. Obviously, I don't see them anymore. One's passed away, and the other one, we didn't see him much since he got with his missus. I don't know, 30 years ago. They're still together now. He is the best, Lynn. even when he's being a little shit. He's the one and only bowling pin. There won't be another one, Ali. He does have a cute face, Sue. You're dead right, mate. The thing is, Alex, with me, I mean, I don't mind the drinking on my own, that's never been a thing, but I just got bored of smoking it on my own. I got fed up with it, so I gave it up, and I've never looked back. I mean, maybe in a few years, maybe when I retire, I might smoke it again. It's something for me and Hayley to have a bit of a laugh with and do, you know what I mean? But obviously, I'm dead wary of it because I know what will happen. Because I've not smoked it for so many years, I'll probably throw a whitey, which is not very pleasant. Considering, well, I'm not a puker anyway. I never have been. I can hold my ale down. You've all seen how much I can drink, and I'm never sick, and I'm never ill. I just get up and start drinking. But I suppose I'd approach it like I do the sport when I start playing sport again. I just go very easy and just take a couple of puffs here and there, and then put it out. You know what I mean? Let it take effect slowly, rather than just smoke a whole one from start to finish like a bell end. An 8 a day is a fair bit. I think the last I smoked, I did a quarter in 4 days, which is too much. Stupid. So I packed it in. But I can imagine that if me and Hayley got some and we smoked it, it's easy to get in Liverpool. It's dead easy. We probably would have a laugh on it. You love Walt's ears, yeah. He looks like a bat, doesn't he, Alison? Well, I smoked it from about 19 till I was about 30, I think, and then just jacked it in. I've never looked back. The thing is, as well, the last thing you want is it prematurely ending your evening. If you're having a good time, then obviously you don't want to be ill off it if you're not used to smoking it. I prefer the resin to the green anyway. I was never a fan of the green. Skunk was alright, but Squidgy Black was my favourite. Or a bit of Rocky. First picture of summer. Oops, wrong gear.
doors open, the coffee shop, guys. The TTM family coffee shop is open. Place your orders with Alison, and she will fulfill all your hot and cold beverage and breakfast needs. She's our new part-time girl, and she now runs the shop for us on a weekend, on a Saturday. And today I will have a hot chocolate with some cream and a flake in the top, please, Alison. And I'll have some 4 poached eggs on 2 rounds of butter toast with some salt and pepper on top, a little bit of grated cheese and a little bit of ketchup, please. That's what I'll have. What kind of brownies, Alex? Hash brownies. Hashish brownies. Baby, baby, baby. That's it, guys. Get your orders in with Alison, and she'll sort you all out this morning. While Sue, although she's there, she's just overlooking things this morning while Alison heads to the shop. Right, let's get this money put away. Baby, 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 baby. Are you ready? What you do? Well, you're typing the right name, Carl. I just need to know you're typing it in the right place now. So, if you're on your home page, which shows you where all your followers are and what you're following, and where you can edit your profile, there's 4 icons at the bottom of the screen. Click on the second one from the left, and at the top right of the screen you'll see a magnifying glass. Click on that, and then at the top of the screen in the search bar type the TikTok Milkman and I. Click search, and once you've done that, at the top of the screen there's a bunch of tabs. Click on users. If you click on users, all 6 accounts will be there. Look, there's the moon up there. It's my old dairy house with the lights on in the middle window. It's where we used to work out of the backyard back in the day. About 27 years, I think, we worked out of that backyard for. It didn't just go off, Carl. I restarted the live, mate, because I got a violation warning. Make sure you've updated as well, because there was an update the day before yesterday, which took about 60 people off the live on the automatic update. That's the old dairy house there with the light on. Bathroom light. I lived there from when I was 19 till I bought the bungalow when I was 30. That's the one, Stephen. Yep, completely gone, Lynn. Yep, no snow. That That could be something to do with it, Lynn. If I wasn't a milkman, what would I do for a living? Well, the things that I were interested in, Alex, was either being a PE teacher or a fireman. Those are the two things that I would have wanted to do. Chances are I would have ended up in retail like my dad did. I don't know. The other thing I did briefly think about was being an air steward on aeroplanes, because I got my French O-level, I was good at French, and I was learning Spanish at the time, but of course we moved here and Spanish wasn't on the curriculum, so I had to stop that when I moved here. But other than that, God knows what I would have done. I pretty much think I found my calling with Dad buying the business. I'm not being big-headed. Obviously I'm proud of my work, but I'm fucking good at my job. If I'm totally honest, I do make a few more mistakes now than I used to, but sometimes that can be down to being live as well. But obviously I'm getting older. The same happened to my dad. He'd make the odd mistake, although he'd completely deny it. My dad being my dad. I don't know what tests they have to get in, Alex, to be honest. I can drive the appliance, but I don't think you can just walk into a fireman job to drive the appliance, I don't know what the criteria is for that, whether you have to be a fireman for a certain amount of time, but yeah, I always wanted to have a go. I did look into it when I was in my early 30s. I went to an open night at the fire station in Colne Bay, and we had a big talk, and we had a good tour around the station and all the appliances. But yeah, they didn't want full-time people. They wanted semi-retained, which means you're part-time. You're part-time on a full-time basis, and you only come in on calls, you know what I mean? But you have to live within so many minutes of the station, because a few minutes too far away. Well, that can be changed, Alex, by just not doing that for a few months. If you wanted the job bad enough, you'd stop, I'm sure. I don't think they'd be asked about alcohol. It'd be more to do with the weed in your system. Too many people take second best. Well, I won't take anything less. Got to be. Aching a bit from this last couple of days. You working in the snow, if I'm honest. It changes the way you walk, and even though you can see on the ground that it's clear, you're never 100% sure that you're not going to slip on a rogue bit of slush or snow, Excuse me. Yeah, something like that, Alex. And at the end of the day, I've not long bought the house or the bungalow. I wasn't prepared to up sticks and sell, even though I did have a look around the area for properties. So I decided to just stick with it. At the time, I was struggling with my health, with my injuries, with that 2 years I had, wobbling around at work, at the peak of my career, in a lot of pain, which resulted in surgery for the second issue, for the knee, with the cartilage. I don't have any regrets. I'd like to know what would have happened if I had switched jobs, but I can't complain. I carried on doing this, things got easier, the health got better, the mortgage got paid, so I've achieved what I wanted from the moment I bought the house, and that's to be mortgage free. So
I'm not in debt for anything. I don't have credit cards, don't believe in them. Although we took a loan for the van, obviously I have got the money to pay that in full if I needed to. So yeah, just got to keep plodding along now till retirement, I guess. Another 14 and a half years away. I think you can retire when you're 67. What is it that you do now though, Alex? Because, I mean, working in recovery vehicles is a good job as well, you know. It's hard graft. You know, it can be nasty in terms of the weather and shit like that, but it's a good job. In fact, they've got TV shows about it now, haven't they? Me, I could drive the wagon, but I'm not mechanically minded, so I'd be hopeless at that. Tony Dobson's bacon and sausage there, Alison. Always the best quality from Tony. World's greatest joint TikTok butcher, as we all know and love. Right, let's get at this last bit of milk. Put this empty crate down. Gonna wear it out. I'll do another juggle in a minute when I need to. Ah, that's right, yeah, on your knees shot, Alex. Vaguely remember talking about that one morning. 1, 2, 3, shake your body down. 1, 2, 3, shake your body down. Right, that's just about signed. That'll do, paid. I don't know, Alex, you'd have to ask him, mate. So literally 2 streets left and we're finished. Should be done between 6:30, 7:15. I'm happy with that. I'm going to nip to Prash, get my beers, and then we'll head on back to the depot. I'll do the family group hugging a little bit as well, because it's nearly 6:15 now. I think I can probably take the headlamp off as well, really. Here, or close by to Tony, Alex. I can't remember where either of you live. I've forgotten. That's if you've... Right then. Not bother with the headlamp, because if it's alright, I'm going to take it off the head. How's that looking? Lamp on? Lamp off. And if it was a tough lamp, it'd be a lamp hard. Can I take the headlamp off? Yeah, 15 minutes left for the TTM Family Coffee Shop, guys. Get your orders in thick and fast for Alison. She's our new part-time server. In the morning, night, do with your life. Hey, Xavier, good morning. How are you, buddy? There's my friend Jonathan. He's from Texas. We used to play the game together, the racing game. We created a crew together that ran top 10, and it finished in the top 10 all 4 times we ran. How you doing, Jonathan? Are you still smoking the weed, Jonathan? Have you changed back to alcohol now? Ah, right. Well, maybe, have you got any way of messaging Tony, Alex? Maybe on TikTok? And he'll probably tell you where he is, where his butcher is. I don't think he's self-employed. I think he works for someone.
You know what, I think I can take the air torch off my head now. It's doing me head in anyway. Hate the damn thing. Drinking, yes. What time is it for you, Jonathan? You're about 8 hours behind, aren't you, Xavier? What time is it now? 6 o'clock, so it's probably about 10:15 for you in Texas, isn't it? Can't beat the brew. I'll be having some in a minute. How's your good lady wife, Xavier? Just on the beer tonight. Yeah, I'll be on my ciders in about an hour. Maybe a little bit longer. And then I'm going to go fetch Hayley from Liverpool this afternoon. Hayley and Puccini. Alright then, Carl, I'll have a look in the meantime, mate, but unless you search for me the way I've told you, I mean, that's the only way that you can 100% find the accounts, all 6 of them, but I'll go and check when I finish this live. A little past midnight, so you're only 6 hours behind. That's going to change in a couple of weeks' time. In fact, your hours change tomorrow, don't they, Xavier? The 12th. I think ours don't change till the end of the month. Spring forward an hour. I'm going to take this headlamp off now. It's doing me head in. I did about 7 caps in 24 hours, by the way, Xavier. I did 2 last night. I cracked them off before I came to work. So my top 10 racing's done. Super Steve, he's put my showdowns up to 2,000. I think he's going to do them for me tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get gold again. Oh shit, no. Have you got insurance for her, mate? For the dog? Yeah, I'm pretty sure your clocks go forward on the 12th and ours go at the end of the month. Only because people in the live have told me, Xavier. Right, I thought that was going to finish, but we're all good. Yep, there you go. Look, there's Lamar there. I knew it was the 12th. Oh, I know that, Carl. I'll look into it, mate, when I've finished. Don't forget, you can always watch them back on the YouTube channel anyway, mate. Not much left to do now, 20 minutes or so. Happy days, and I can get pissed. Yeah, spring forward and fall back, isn't it? Oh shit, what are you going to do then about the dog? You put an eye patch, maybe you can get one of those collars, you know, the little, the collar of shame, the cone of shame, to stop her scratching her eye. Has she been bit by fleas or something like that that's making her itch? Oh, Jack Russell Walt had a bit of a wobble yesterday, but I think he overheated. Yeah, do that if you can, Ali, if that'll help him, mate. I don't know why they bother with the clock changes. Just leave it as it is. It doesn't make a shit of difference. I'm sure the world won't just fall off its axis if you leave the time alone. Well, maybe go to the pet store, Xavier, and get one of those cone things that you can put over her head and see if you can, you know, stop her from doing it. They're really cheap, they're really plastic. Maybe you could fashion one out of something because I know how handy you are. Maybe that'll help us stop scrattling. He's trying to say that he can't find all of them, Ali, which I find... I personally think he's doing it wrong. Because he was on the live yesterday, and I got a violation warning, so I restarted, and then he couldn't find me after that, so... I'm pretty sure he's doing something wrong. Yeah, that's the thing when you've got no pet insurance. I found that out the hard way when the beagle lost her leg, mate. Extra zeros on it these days. Money for old rope. But to be fair, you've got to respect a vet. I mean, you know, with doctors, they've only got to worry about one species, you know? Whereas vets have to be a master of all trades. Right, let's have a look in the boot. Let's get this last street finished. Woo! And then we'll go say hello to Brash. Yeah, I'd recommend a cone. Maybe, can you get the dew claw removed? Is that a thing? Or, you know, so it will stop her being able to hook it into the eye. Maybe that's a bit extreme, I don't know. Carl Price in capital letters. Carl, then a space, then Price, Ali. Capital letters. Always seems to scratch at night. Is it hotter at night there? Strange. Have you got some medication for her? Not that I know. I mean, I ain't no vet, you know what I mean? But sometimes two heads are better than one when you're thinking of solutions, you know? And while you're here and drunk, how about coming back and racing? Come back and get some gold badges with Outlaws. Stick an account in my crew as well. I'm desperate. I'm running 7 or 8 accounts a season these days. I need help. Might be worth looking into if you can get the dew claw removed. You know, it's not something that's absolutely necessary for a dog, is it? Maybe get that removed and then she won't be able to scratch it, or at least not do any damage. But you know, I don't know how easy that is to do. Maybe you're better off going to you know, people that do dog haircuts and baths and that sort of shit. I forgot what they call them. Groomer, dog groomer. That's it. That's a good idea, Ali. That's actually a very good idea. Depending how long the legs are, because the dew claw's a little way up, isn't it? Yeah, Walt's the same. We got him some, what are those sock things, tube sock things that dancers used to wear over the bottom of the leggings? We got him some of them. Yeah, he just ripped them off straight away. Dogs aren't stupid. Right, so she's doing it accidentally when she's washing them by the sounds of it. I'd look into getting that claw removed. Oh, that was my funny bone. That hurt. Oh, you're more than welcome, Sue, and thank you for coming in as always. Bless you, since you started doing your own little digital feature on our lives, you've been in every morning. It's fair play to you. I'm a tough act to follow, mind you. You can come in 2 hours later. Nah, same with Walt, Zaber, exactly the same with him. He's a little knobhead. I do love him though, but he's a knob. And no one else will do. We've got a few from all over. I think Dominic's gone. He's from America. Lamar's from America. Ali's in the UK. Lamar is a fireman and an EMT. But So yeah, we get a few from all over the place. Thankfully they follow me here on YouTube when I come on a Saturday. I don't think he has a picture, Ali. I think it's it might be just like a sort of pinky kind of colour. I don't recall a picture on his account anyway. Alison there from Sunderland. Right, Sunderland, is that Tyneside or Wearside? Newcastle, Sunderland and Middlesbrough, they all have similar accents and they're all sort of in a similar area, but it's kind of called Tyneside and Wearside. I'm not sure if there's another one. I think you might have spelt something wrong there, Stephen. Let's get turned round. Turn around. Might be a nice sunrise actually once we turn around, because that's where the sun comes up. You know what? I'll have a cup of black tea with 1 sugar, please, Alison. And I'll have another cheeky round of toast, I think. Yeah, Sunderland's a big city. Used to be a big football team as well from Sunderland. I'm not sure where Sunderland are now. I think they got relegated a few years ago into the Championship. Baby, ride round, round, round. Oh yes, a red sky this morning. Someone's in trouble. Probably me gonna get slapped legs off Haley for something that I don't know I've done. Wearside. So Tyneside's more Newcastle, is it? And what about Middlesbrough, Alison? My dad's mate's a Middlesbrough football fan. What's this now? There we go. So cheeky payment. Oh, I'm geographically challenged. I failed geography at O level. You know what a div I am, Jonathan. Thank you, Alison. I like it as well. Look. Crazy how fast it happens. Look, the moon's still up there. Look, and the moon eating his cheese. And that's where my brother lives, Xavier. He lives in Durham now. He's been up there a few years with his girlfriend and their 3 kids. That down there. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Alright, Lamar, you take care, buddy. Have a good sleep and a great day. And we'll probably see you on one of the drive lives or our pub live tonight, mate. So you have a good day, mate. We'll see you soon. Take care. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Right, not many left now. 5 more customers. Already done the shop. I'll go and get my beers. Well, yeah, technically, you got your qualifications by hook or by crook, didn't you, Jonathan? But yeah, by far and away, probably the smartest man I know. Me and you are on opposite ends of the scale, mate. Right, let's just get this dragged over. Hopefully we've got enough left to get finished. If not, I'm up shit creek without a paddle. I think we have. That down there. My add-ins up are usually pretty good. Yeah, I love the 80s. So I've been playing a lot of 80s just lately on the lives. Tell me about it. I'm just a good old-fashioned grafter. That's me. Put that there, mate. I'm just trying to sort my hair out. Fucking tied the bobble in a knot. Pain in the ass. There we go, got it. It's because I had my hoodie up all night. With me torch on my head. Right, that's that sorted. Right, let's go. Let's get the job finished. Oh, you did a great job, Alison. Thank you for running the TikTok Milkman family coffee shop this morning. Appreciate it. I'm just choking on my own spit at the moment. Hang on. I'll tell you what I'll do, Jonathan, just for you. I'll give you a little treat. Hang on a minute. We'll do the family group hug in a minute. There you go, Jonathan. Seeing as I haven't spoke to you for months, here you go. I'll put some tunes on for you. I've got a whole bunch of 80s rock. Woo! Baby to turn her overdrive. Let's rock. Since COVID, yeah, we had about 6 to 8 price increases in an 18-month period. I'm currently 92 pence a pint, but I'm actually cheaper than Asda at the moment, so I am going to do a little advertising drive soon, try and drum up some more custom. But yeah, traditionally in the supermarkets, milk has always been sold as a loss leader, and basically they don't make any money, but it's gone up the same here. Oop. So with my 1 pints and with my 1 litres, I can actually compete with the supermarkets now. But with the 2 litres, I can't compete with those. And my eggs are cheaper. Everything's gone through the roof, mate. It's disgusting. And this is, I've said to a lot of people, this is the after effect of COVID. This is the world catching up with COVID. No, I think 92 pence is only about $1. I don't think the exchange rate is that like that anymore, you know? Maybe $1.05, something like that, I think. Easy to convert online, I suppose, but certainly the pound is not worth $2 anymore. Those days are long gone. Right, 2 more customers and we're done. For a long time, the dollar it's been pretty close to the pound, I think, really. So I've googled it for a long time. Right, let's get these last 2 done. Oh, that's awesome, Lily May. Hey, it's Saturday, time to party, mate. If you can get on the TikTok lives, Xaber, at some point in a few weeks' time, it'll be like this from when I go live.
and you'll get to see the lovely area where I live, because there's a lot to be seen. Literally, that's the coast there. You'll see in a second when I get down there. I'm gutted the sunrise wasn't a bit better. The red just seemed to come and go in a flash. They're doing a lot of work on the seafront here. I'm not quite sure exactly what they're doing. I'll just leave you on the stand there for a minute because the internet's poor at this bit. Show you guys the coastline, and for the guys that didn't see the gas rig earlier burning off, is that any clearer? Can you see it? Let me just no, that's shit, isn't it? Hang on. Friggin' out, you can't even see it at all now. I can, but basically look, they're strengthening up the prom, sea defences, I think, all these diggers and shit going on down here. And yeah, basically that's how close I am to the coast. Let me just get this one marked off as paid. And they're going away till the 21st. Paid. Let's have a look. Yeah, the pickup that I used to have, the chassis collapsed on it. So I've basically got a wheelchair van now. Hey Tara, how are you, mate? One of my friends from my racing days has come into the live this morning. I was chatting with him last night, so I've put some old-fashioned 80s rock on for him. But this wheelchair van's awesome, Jonathan. It's I need to have a fake floor put in the back yet. I've not had that done yet. I've got a pallet in there. But basically, I can use it for work. I can use it as a car. We're going to go camping in it. And I can go the tip in it. Can you see the mountains in the background there? Hang on. Hey, Corinne MD, good morning. How are you, buddy? Can you see the mountains with the snow on in the background? Yeah, make it a drag racer. But yeah, and it's a disabled vehicle, and don't tell anyone, but yeah, I have parts in disabled spots in it. Naughty TikTok Milkman, I know, but whatever. Right, so I'm going to nip in the shop now. I'll get my beers. We'll go and see Prash. And then we'll get off back to the depot. That medicine is what I need. Oh, oh. Dead easy day. Lots of milk, dead easy. At the end of the day, Jonathan, if you got it, you may as well use it. Who's going to question a disabled vehicle? I'll just walk with a gimp limp.
we do any cooking, it'll be like a little portable camping gas stove thingy. I've already got all my camping gear from years ago, but I just need to get this floor, the fake floor put in. Basically, there's a channel in the back where the wheelchair sits, so I've got a pallet on top of it. Oh, it's not open, balls. So the joiner is going to have to build the flat floor on top of the pallet. Bad medicine is what I need. But me and Hayley, I don't think I can lie down completely flat because I'm nearly 6 foot tall, but should be able to sleep in it comfortably with a couple of inflatable air mattresses. But yeah, we'll go live as well. It's going to be a laugh. That's the one. Just put it on, limp. Fuck 'em, innit? Right, let's get on back to the depot now, guys. See all the lovely snow in the background. Let me just put the camera, focus it so you can see a bit better. Look at all that. And that's generally where it stays around here, up in the tops. Don't forget, get your screenshots for the group, guys, especially of that, because round here it's as rare as rocking horse shit. You and I, I know love was cool. Wouldn't hurt her if she didn't know, 'cause when it gets too much. So yeah, there's the snow in North Wales. Oh, fuck sleeping in a tent. That's more hassle than it's worth. We'll just sit in the van and get pissed. Won't even know we're sleeping in here. Right, let me put that back now. There we go. Ooh. Send a love for me when we're down. I can't wait for it to be done, Jonathan. We're going to have such a laugh. And the thing is, when we're knee deep in drink, there's no going back. Once we're out and pissed, that's it. We've got to stay out no matter what. I'm going to get a big camping battery as well so we can run all the devices off it and run a heater off it and stuff like that. And we'll just have van, we'll travel, we'll go drive around, find somewhere and just park up for the night. See how long it takes us to get arrested. Yeah, gonna run to pooch. Whoa, whoa. We can see all the daffodils are out now, Ali. You know, I told you there'd be a load more down here. Loads of them. I'm gonna try out camping in the van first. If that doesn't work, then yeah, maybe we'll get some tents. Well, we've already got two, to be honest, but yeah. As I say, once we're out, we're drinking, that's it, we're fucked. Once we're drinking, we're committed. And she can't cry her arse off and say, I want to go home. We're out for the night. Woo! Well, look, I can go camping in there if I want. We're never far away from the countryside around here, mate, never. It's gonna be a laugh, I can't wait. It'll probably be car crash TV, you know what me and her are like. Squabbling away. Probably not, Tara. Because he's a pain in the ass. We couldn't leave him to his own devices outside the vehicle, you know what I mean? Because he's not trustworthy, so no, he probably wouldn't come with us. We'll see. But it'll be a laugh, I know that much. It would, Carl. You know, whether it's a success or failure, you know, if I've got my Henry Westerns, I'll be having the laugh. You know a better place, cool. I'll speak to you online tomorrow. Jonathan. I'm going to persuade you to start racing again. Come back in the cruise. Snow's still up in the fields. Can you see in the distance? Let me just put forward a bit. Can you see up there? Up at the tops? All that snow. Down here it's gone, thankfully. You can see a fuck ton of grit on the road as well. This shit. Let's flick this one off. There we go. Oh, that sounds amazing, Jonathan. Thing is, I don't want to go to a campsite. I want to rough it, you know. I ain't paying to camp anywhere. I'm just going to drive, find a field or some woodland, just park up for the night. Yeah, we've had a bit of an Arctic blast in Europe this last couple of days. It snowed. Go and have a look at a couple of my lives and you'll see it. Well, yesterday's live in particular was bad. But I managed to get done. Oh, thank you, Sumogi. You have a great day, buddy. Hey, Lynn's back. Welcome back, Lynn. Jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Yes. This will be me and Hayley when we go camping in the fucking van. Welcome to the jungle. Woo! Yeah, stuff the campsites. I'm going off grid. I'll probably end up getting chased off by a farm with a shotgun going, "Get off my land!" Whatever, lad. Welcome to the jungle. Sounds amazing. There's also on YouTube, Jonathan, a good few people that live off grid in camper vans. They're quite good lives as well. Basically teach you to kind of live a lot cheaper lifestyle. I know, Tara. Right, let me just get unloaded quickly and then I'll turn the camera around and I'll do the tearful farewell. Take care, Sue. We'll see you later if you come on the drive lives and the pub live tonight. You know what, Jonathan? If I can retire, that's what I want to do. Get a small camper van, tour the UK, and then maybe sort of go around Europe, and maybe even further. I'd love to do that. I like it. Good old bit of 80s rock right now. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around now because it's time to go. Let's get John off. Oh, I cannot listen to him. I was never a fan of him. What's this? Power station, that'll do. So I'll stay on for a minute or two, say goodbye to everyone, and then has got to be going. Cider time. Ah. I remember you telling me the story of your crash in the truck. You showed me the aftermath in pictures. But yeah, I'll stay on for a minute or two, say goodbye to everybody, and then I've got to be going. Take care, Lisa Parker. Full screen F-fist. Hey Joe Lizzie, how are you, buddy? Andrew, wake and bake. Have a great day, Alex. Don't get too chonged. Save a bit for the live tonight in the pub. Take care, Lynn. Have a great day, mate. I'll check things out when I get home, Carl. I'll look into it for you, buddy. Take care, Alison. Have a great day. Full screen air fist. All right then, Jonathan. You have a great sleep and a great day tomorrow. And thank you for coming in and supporting me, mate. It's been lovely to talk to you the last couple of days. Got the old beard in today. Give it a nice wash and a tidy up last night. Yeah, I know it was, mate. Take care, Ali. Have a great day. Full screen air fist for Ali. Have a great day, buddy. Get it on like you're gonna get it on. Alright, let's gather all my bits and bobs. Thank you, Ali. I'll make sure he's not blocked. What I'll probably do is I'll go look for him on all 6 accounts and follow him. It's the easiest thing to do. And then he shouldn't have an issue, but I'm pretty sure he's doing something wrong, which is why he can't find the accounts. But yeah, I've got to get off because I've got to go to the bank yet. All right, and Jonathan, full screen air fist. I'll speak to you tomorrow online, mate. No worries, Carl. I'll give you a follow. I'll make sure everything's all right. So I'm just going to put my bits and bobs ready for Monday, and then put my order in, and then that's it. I'm out of here. Bank, then beers. Take care, Corinne MD. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Don't forget, drive live about anywhere from 2:30 this afternoon. Be looking, and there'll be a drive live back as well with Hayley. She'll help present the live, and then we'll be live in the pub tonight. Getting pissed. I'm not sure what TikTok account we'll be on, but yeah, I will be getting pissed tonight. Not holding back. 4 ciders. I'll be getting it on. Anyone else want to say toodaloo? Because I'm about to go. Oh, why does the beard look ropier today now? I've washed it. It looked better yesterday. Got this bit of Dickie Davies here of grey. I'm not going to dye it. It's not happening. "10-hour nap? Are you taking the piss, Joe Lizzie? 10 hours. All right, Tara. Yep, I will do. There'll be 2 drive lives this afternoon, and then live in the pub tonight. That's what I can't wait for. I'll have my baby back. Puccini will be back, and I'll be getting shit-faced. All good in the hood. Right then, guys, I'm gonna end the live now. Ali, it's down to here. Yeah, as it is when I brush it. It'd probably be down to there with straighteners on it. Like you gon' get it on. Right, I'm gonna end the live, guys. I'll see you all later this afternoon. Have a great day. And we'll see you this afternoon and tonight. Take care, everyone. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.